commune hotel. Bye. All right, Kuala Lumpur International Airport, leaving. They've got a Hard Rock Cafe coming to the Kuala Lumpur Airport. Wonder if they're gonna play shit music like the last two Hard Rocks. It's not here, so right now, so yeah. Okay, in Dubai. Very tired. Been awake for about 24 hours now. Now I get to sit here and wait for 5 hours for my flight to Seattle, which is a 14-hour flight. And then I get to wait there for 6 hours before my flight to Eugene. It's gonna be a long series of flights. Pretty tired. I'm also curious what continent Dubai is in. I know I've been to another country, and my channel's been to another country. I don't know if this is Africa or Asia. So I'll have to check that out before I post this. They have a transit hotel here too. I wonder how much that is. Don't have time for it. But I would really like a nap. No restaurant here. Just trying to sell clothes. Oh, yeah. There is a restaurant here. Huh. Eugene Airport. And like any good airport, they got a smoking area.
Monty!
Hello.
Linda!
Hey guys, Hades here. I've been home a couple weeks. I wanted to record this right after I got home, or at least a few days, but I was real tired. I was awake for 58 hours before I finally got some sleep. So that's quite a while. This lighter, I used it the entire time I was in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And I was there for 2.5 months. When I was in the Philippines, I went through about 15 different lighters because some of the ferries wouldn't let me take them. Sometimes I drink too much, leave it at the bar, lose it. But I just thought that was interesting. 2.5 months. It finally died after I got back home. So I was very tired. I had been awake for 58 hours. Now, not 100% awake, right? I would nod off in the airport, and especially the Seattle airport, and a little bit on the plane, but I don't think I got any REM sleep, so I'm pretty sure that doesn't count. So I was awake for a while. A few things happened. I didn't like the Dubai airport. I liked that it had smoking sections and a lot of places to go to get something to eat, but it was very, very, very crowded, and you often couldn't find a seat. Very crowded. When I first got there, it seemed okay because it was real early in the morning, but after an hour or two, it was very crowded. Wasn't fond of that. Also, I had to go through x-ray machines and security when I got there, and then they were really rough getting on the plane when you got to your area where you're supposed to board. It was all sectioned off, and everyone had to... I don't think it was Emirates Airlines, because I really liked Emirates Airlines. I think it was just the security in the Dubai airport. It was rough. So you had to wait in this long line, and I was exhausted. And you had to wait in this long line. Then they don't put it through an x-ray. I don't know, they took out some device, and they took each piece of electronic, and they're going over it. And I have a lot, right? I have my camera, I had a big external hard drive, I had 2 computers, 2 phones, just a lot of stuff, and I had to take it all out on this small table. And then the security lady dropped my external hard. She didn't drop it, she accidentally knocked it off the table because there's not enough room on the table. She knocked it off the table and it slammed on the ground. I was so pissed. I yelled out, "God damn it!" And I almost yelled something else, but I caught myself. But yeah, I was really worried. Luckily, my external hard drive still works, but you know, that made me very angry. Could have easily broken it, and I didn't like that. It was real annoying. But when I yelled out, "God damn it," it shushed everyone near me. Everyone was looking at me. It was a little embarrassing, but I was tired and angry. And I almost called her a name, but I didn't. I caught myself. But yeah, I just think it's unprofessional. I have to carry all my electronics in my carry-on because I don't like batteries in your check-in. Also, I've seen videos where they just throwing your check-in stuff around, so you got to be careful with that. And on the flight from Dubai to Seattle, the guy next to me died. He didn't really die, but I thought he died. I was nodding off, and I heard this lady, I think they were Indian, she was saying his name, and then she started screaming his name. So I looked over, and she's shaking him, and he's just unresponsive laying there. And I was so out of it. I used to be a home health aide, which is like a nurse assistant, so I should know what to do in that situation, but I was completely out of it. I was just looking at him, looking around, didn't know what to do. So then I went and I grabbed his arm to search for a pulse, but I wasn't even checking for a pulse. I was just holding his wrist, looking around like an idiot. I mean, I was really so tired and really out of it. And so I'm just sitting there almost like holding his hand and looking around because I was just, out of it and confused. Finally, the guy in front of us turned around and really shook him, and then he woke up. So he was just asleep. And his wife was freaking out and yelling, and so one of the flight attendants comes over, and she's checking his blood pressure and his pulse, and she's saying everything's fine. And then his wife says, "Oh yeah, this happens all the time." Well, if it happens all the time, don't freak out about it. Also, everyone in my row got up except for me and the guy, and because I was just out of it, I wasn't thinking. And so there's a flight attendant on this side. I mean, I was scrunched in the middle. There's 4 or 5 seats. So there's an empty seat here, then there's me, then there's the guy, and then there's, I think, 2 more seats over here, the guy's wife and someone else. And everyone got up except for me and the guy. And I'm just sitting there looking at him. And everyone's staring at me. I realized, I should get up so this other flight attendant can get in. And so I got up and walked around for a while. It was a weird experience. I was so tired. That was a miserable flight, being crammed in there for that long. Didn't like it. Didn't like it much at all.
No, sir, I didn't like it.
But I got back, and I have some more videos coming up, kind of camping or seeing some stuff in Oregon. So that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye.